baby? What's up? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, baby? This is your friend of the arts, Jose Trujillo, the world's greatest living artist. Yeah. World's greatest living artist. Just showing up here saying, what's up? What's up, people? What's happening? Just showing up and just kind of finding out how you guys doing. What you doing? How you doing? What you doing? What's new? What's new? Man, this Instagram is an interesting game, man. Interesting game. All kinds of strange stuff around the town of Instagram. I'm gonna stop chewing this gum because it doesn't let me talk. You know, you chew gum, you can't talk. You gotta put the gum back here, and it just looks all weird. Weird-amundo. I've been an artist for quite some time, you guys, and I've learned a couple of things here and there. Not everything that I've learned is I'm not going to say it like all the other online peeps, you know, that everything that I've learned is like, it's the gospel truth. It's not the gospel truth, guys. It's some stuff works for me, some stuff doesn't. Some stuff works for other people and it doesn't work for me. You know, and it's just a matter of I think it's a matter of finding out what your frequency, your deal is. And I believe that the way that you do that is again, it's through repetition, frequency. Right? The more you do something, the more you start finding out how it works. And it's just a matter of practice. You start doing something over and over and over again, you start finding out how it works, baby. You start learning the ropes of that. And again, it works slightly different for everyone. I'm going to give you an example. For example, there are people out there, I've seen them. They make a painting, okay? They make a painting on plein air painting. You know, they'll go paint outside. They'll go do their little thing. They're painting outdoors. They do their little thing, and then they'll put it online. They'll put it on YouTube. You know, they'll put it on YouTube, and when they put it on YouTube, they get thousands of views right away. I've seen them. I know a few artists. Man, if they just put work consistently, like that's not me, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fugly. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe my shit's just fugly. But I just don't. I don't understand. Like I put a video on YouTube. And at best, I'll get like, I don't know, 400 or 500. It's hit or miss with me, you know. Like I'll get 500 views on a video, and then I'll get like 3,000 views on a video, and then if I wait long enough on one of those, I'll get like 80,000 or 100,000 views, right? But it's hit or miss. Like I don't know which one's gonna win. I don't know which one's the winner. You know, it's a lot of hit or miss. I know some people that all they have to do is just make one video. They'll put it on YouTube and they get like 4,000 views. That same fucking week. Probably even the same day. You know? And what I see, a correlation that I see with these people is that they never put another video again. They wait another, 3 weeks and then they'll put another video. And see, but I can't do that. If I do that, like, you know, I can't wait 3 weeks. And so I'll have to put one every single day, right? I have to put a video every single day. And so I think about it, and I'm like, how do these people do it, man? How do they do it? How do they do it? Yeah. My mind is racing, right? Asking these questions. Cheese and crackers. How do they do it? And I just don't know. I think they work. Maybe they connect with people better than me. I have no idea what it is. I just know. I know that their shit connects. That's all I know. Their shit connects. People like them. And they get views. My sorry ass puts a video and I get like, in a week, I'll get like 400 views. I'll get lucky some days and I'll get like 700 views in a week on a single video on YouTube, right? And so I don't know, but here's where I'm going with this, okay? Because remember, we're chatting. Here's where I'm going with this. Instead of me going like, oh my God, I only have 700 views this week, or today. Instead of me thinking like, oh my God, I only have 400 views. I don't do that. I go, well, can I put like 7 videos this week? Can I put 1 video every day? And so I don't wait, and I'll do like 1 video a day. So that by the end of the week, I can have at least the views that one of their video has, right? I have to put, honest to God, baby, I have to put like 8 videos on YouTube so that I can get the same views someone gets for just 1. I have to put 1 video every single day so that I can get the views of one of these people's videos, just one of their videos. And it's mind-boggling, I don't even know where to start with that one. It feels strange. Honest. It feels strange. It feels so weird. It feels so weird that my shit works that way. It feels so weird. It feels so weird that my entire career I had to do that. Like I see some artists, they auction a painting on eBay and then they get like $200 fucking dollars, right? Not me. I auction a painting on eBay and I get like $50, right? And sometimes I get less. I get like $50, right? And it's like, dang it. I have to put a bunch of paintings to make it work. So I'm not venting here. I'm just telling you, if you are anything like me, don't feel lonely. You're not alone out there. There's more of us. There's more of us out in the world. Look, listen, guys, there's a lot of people out there that feel lonely about this. They're like, oh my God, people don't like my work, or I'm not selling enough, or whatever. And it's like, so what? Just outwork them. But see, this is why my message it's not liked by most people out there. Most artists out there don't like my message. Because my message is, well, why don't you cut the bitching and start like working a little harder? And that's not a message that resonates with a lot of people. Because most people will tell you out there is, well, we just got to figure things out. You just got to do this and do your homework, and then that's how you're going to figure out your Instagram or your eBay or your Facebook or whatever, right? You're going to figure it out by figuring it out, figure, baby. You're going to figure, baby. And it's just not it, guys. It's not it. So a lot of artists, what they do is that they spend all of their energy trying to figure. I want to figure it out, man. I want to figure it out. And so they go and they start asking around. They'll go and ask me. They'll go and ask someone else, and then they ask someone else, and they never commit to it, right? They never commit to it because committing to it is painful. And then the people that have coached with me, a lot of them don't want to commit. A lot of them don't want to commit. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't. And I believe that the reason why they're not going to commit is because it's painful. Like, who wants to commit? I want to commit to like a strict diet and exercise. I don't. Now, if the doctor's like, dude, do it, or you're like fucking sick or you're dying, I'd be like, oh fuck, okay, right? I'll have a reason, right? But as of now, you can clearly see in my beautiful Greek physique. That's how we say in Spanish, like Greek god physique. That I am not very committed into that. Not now. But if art is your career, maybe it's worth committing to it, right? If it's the career, if that's your chosen career, maybe it's worth committing to it. And so when I talk about this kind of stuff, I talk about work, and a lot of people turn me off. They're like, nah, like, fuck you, Jose. I don't want to listen to you anymore. I know what they're thinking. I don't know if they're saying that, but I know what they're thinking. And I believe it's because my message is it's a little raw. It's like, hey, you know what? You want it? Go get it. I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting enough return. I'm not getting enough likes. Then do more. No, I want to figure out how to get more likes. Do more. No, Jose, you don't get it. Like, I want to get more likes. Okay, figure out how to get more likes, and while you're trying to figure that out, do more. And so this message is always like, kind of like, what? But here's what I've learned. Here's what I've learned. Anyone that's doing anything, it's one way or another, they're doing what I'm doing. One way or another. One way or another, they're doing what I'm doing. What happens is that you get used to it, and you don't think you're doing that much. It's like the people that are like, I'm gonna go exercise and shit. In the beginning, they suffer a lot, but then they're doing it, and they don't think they're doing that much. I go out for a jog. I run a couple of miles, and I just kind of keep an eye on what I eat. I don't keep an eye on what I eat at all. It's very rare that I feel super woke and I'm having salad right now. It's very rare, But these people that do this, that go and exercise and shit, it's so ingrained in their habit. Their habit is strong. They're one with the force, right? In that area of their life. That particular, maybe not in the career area, but maybe too. But at least in that area, they're strong. They're one with the force, right? That they are disconnected from what it takes. And when they give advice, they're like, just put a little cardio and just start, pay attention a little bit to what you eat, and you'll be fine. But that's what they do now. That's not how they got started. Nobody gets started like that. When you get started on something, it feels monumental. It's like when you start learning how to drive. It's like, what? Huh? And especially if you start learning how to drive stick shift, right? You're like, what? Clutch? Huh? And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. And I have to look at the mirrors, and I have to pay attention to everything, and you get overwhelmed. And then you practice a little bit more, and then you go around a little bit more, and then you go around, and you're like, I'm ready to go on a road trip. And your parents are like, no, you're not ready yet. And then you go a little bit around, a little bit more, and then finally it's time to go on a road trip, right? And then you kind of have it now. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much how people build careers. But in a longer term than learning how to drive. Learning how to drive is much, much easier, right? Than building a successful career, whatever success is for people, right? A successful career. Because it's got to do with things that require a lot of attention. It's not so much that they're difficult. They are difficult, but it's not so much that they're difficult. It means it's really more about it requiring your full attention for small segments of the day. Some of them longer, but some of them smaller segments of your day, every day. And so if you want to build a good art career, you want to be an artist, and you want to build a nice career around that, you are more than likely going to have to develop pockets of time in a day, every single day. And those pockets need to constantly repeat, and you constantly need to progress in them. So, meaning you're going to spend an hour a day painting, right? That's a pocket. An hour, it's a pocket. A day, every single day, not just one day or 2 days a week, every single day. And so, while you're doing that, you start getting better and better. As the weeks go by, the months go by, you start getting better. You start getting... Something happens, right? I talk about the compound effect that occurs in there. So that's one pocket. A pocket is handled, right? The next pocket comes in. The next pocket is maybe you're going to do Instagram, right? So maybe you'll do like 30 minutes of Instagram a day or whatever it is, right? An hour a day, 30 minutes, whatever it is. But you can't skip days, and it's got to be the same way, a pocket. It's got to be a pocket. Maybe it's more. Maybe it's more on Instagram. I've talked about this many times. If you want to make Instagram work, it's probably more like 8 hours a day on Instagram if you want to make it work. You got to be like fully there. It's a full-time job that requires all of your attention if you want to make it work, right? For the people that make it work, you have to really make it work. It's a full-time job. It requires all of your energy and your attention. And so that's another pocket. And maybe you don't add on anything anymore. You don't add on Facebook. You don't add YouTube. Nothing. Right? You don't add anything. Because you don't have to. You just got to make one work. You don't have to make all of them work. You just got to make one work. Let's say that you start making Instagram work. All of a sudden, to keep Instagram working, it's not going to require all day, but it's going to require daily attention. Right? Keeping the ball up, it's easier than grabbing it from the floor, from the ground. Right? Keeping it up is easier. So at that point, you're gonna, keep working on Instagram or whatever, and making it work by simply balancing. It's a balancing act. It's not a push act anymore. At some point, it's more like balancing. If you drop it, though, it becomes a push act again. Dropping the ball is the worst thing you can do in any of those things. Any of the tasks that you do, dropping the ball is like it's dreadful. It's bad. It's sad. It's fugly. I don't recommend anyone dropping the ball because it feels like a lot of work. Because it is a lot of work. It's a shitload of work to push it back up again. And that's where most people want to give up. See, I think that most people give up in pushing the ball or pushing the weight in the beginning, and when they drop it. Most people give up there. Because in the beginning, you're like, this shit doesn't work. Because you're push, nothing happens, right? You're on Instagram all day, nothing happens. You're on YouTube, or you're on Facebook, or you're on Etsy, or any of those shops where you sell your work, and nothing happens. So you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, nothing's happening. And you're like, fuck this, I'm not going to do this anymore. Waste of time. That's where most people give up. The other place where people give up is you push. You get a little bit of something happens, and you get excited. You're like, yeah, and then you feel like you have it handled, and then you drop it, right? And when you drop it, it feels just like in the beginning, all over again. It doesn't feel like I drop it, I'll just pick it up. No, it feels just like in the beginning. Like, oh my God, I feel like I have to start all over again. That's because you are starting all over again. You drop the ball. I'm telling you guys, I'm dropping some gems today. But, that's pretty much that, guys. That's pretty much that. You got to keep your eye on the ball. Pick one thing. And allocate energy into a bubble of time. Pick a bubble of time. It might be 30 minutes, it might be 15 minutes, it might be an hour, whatever it is. Pick a bubble of time, and then that's your routine. That's the thing you're doing every day. What a lot of us do that is it kind of sucks is that we base it on our feelings, and so we do some today, the next day, I don't know, and it fluctuates, and I think that's where we go wrong, when it starts fluctuating. It fluctuates, and it just, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work because it's not fixed. It's not there. It's not consistent, so it loses its power. So there's that, my friends. I hope I brought a little bit of value with this little chat here to you guys. I hope that I was able to be of service in any way. So thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Again, I'll do another video and kick it one more time. We'll kick it again. All right, guys, take care.